Hey guys, my name is Celeste Bunch, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to become a surgical technologist. And if you don't know what a surgical technologist is, it is an assistant to the surgeon. You're making sure that the field is sterile and maintaining it. You have to know all the instruments, and they do have a program here at Rowan State. And I'm currently enrolled in that, so I'm a first year in Rowan State Surgical Tech program. So I kind of know the steps to get accepted and be able to start in that field, in that program. There's many ways to do it, but I'm going to show you this way through Rowan State because I know there's a TCAP program and a couple one-year programs, but I chose to do a 2-year for an associate's degree. So first off, you need to do your research before you apply to a program. Figure out that's what you want to do because it's a career and it's a lot of work. So do your own research, maybe go shadow, figure out if that's something that you really want to put your time and effort into, and just make sure that it's for you because the OR is definitely not something for everybody. It's a different kind of job, it's a different kind of environment, and it's very difficult to kind of maintain being in that atmosphere. So yeah. So how to apply for the program, it is on Rowan State's website. If you attend, which you do since you're in this class, you know how to kind of maintain or navigate through their website. You can go in and apply to the allied health programs and surgical technology will pop up. So you apply through it through here. You have to have a high school diploma or a GED, and that they talk about that in Indeed, their website, which is one of my sources. They kind of talk about how you have to have a GED, a high school education. For me personally, I had to have 1 year prerequisites, which most people do, because I'll show you in one of the next couple of slides that there are some classes that you have to take before you are accepted into the program. So this is kind of what it looks like when you get accepted. This is my exact acceptance letter actually. So the second step after you apply and you've done your research is you either get an acceptance or a declining letter telling you if you got in the program or not. So this is what mine looks like. So if you do get accepted, that's what it looks like. So here are the classes that you have to take. This is on the website of Rowan State. So your first term, this is before you get accepted. These are your prereqs I was talking about. You have to have A&P 1, Comp 1, medical term, and statistics. And it just keeps going on. And then when you get accepted, you get into your surgical classes and your more in-depth classes towards your field. Excuse me. But that's really exciting because when I got accepted, I got to get in like hands-on experience. And if you are interested in Rowan States, they have a really good OR set up. It's very realistic. I work in the OR as well, so I know it's a very good program. So anyways, after you get accepted, the next step to becoming a surgical technologist would be scheduling your classes, figuring out what you need to take next, and that kind of thing. So then after this is a little bit later, but after you endure through the program, it's 2 years, you're going to take all those classes. You have to, make at least a 75. Then you will go through your clinicals. So you do your first year of class and your second year of just clinicals. So they talk about that in Medical Hero, one of my sources. Sophia Jones talks about how you have hands-on clinical experience, which is very true. So they'll send you to a hospital and you have to have a certain amount of cases done, and then you will be able to graduate. You have to have those to graduate. So then you will take your CST exam, which is shown here. This is the website, MBSTA or something. I haven't memorized it yet. I'm like only a month in, but you will take your CST certification exam, which is 4 hours long, and it's a lot of questions, and it's very lengthy, just like any medical. So after you take this, if you pass, you will then be a certified surgical technologist. You won't just have your associate's degree in allied health. So you pass this, And then you're going to start applying for surgical technologist jobs. They kind of talk about that in one of my sources, Pathways to Advancement. You're going to start applying, figuring out, do you want to do outpatient surgery centers, hospitals, like what kind of atmosphere are you interested in working in? There's many choices for surgical technologists. You can travel, hospital, any kind of thing. Here's just a picture of what a day-to-day looks like. I see them every day on my job, and I feel like this is pretty realistic. You'll have your surgeon, retractor, you just kind of give them the instruments, and it's a very important and crucial job to the OR and to the healthcare field that isn't very known. So that's kind of what I want to talk about as well, because being in this program, you kind of see the other side of things. People don't know about you at all, and it's important. It's an important part of healthcare. So today, I think that's the end. Yeah, I just wanted to just speak on that because it's something very personal to me, and I have had an amazing time in this program, and I'm so blessed to be able to hopefully be a surgical technologist after I graduate. And yeah, that's it.